What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? I had to start early because I'm going out with my daughter.
What?
she's not trying to let me hang out with her. You know what I'm saying?
True. He only wants to hang out with me because I have plans.
She's trying to dip out on me. You know what I mean?
It's a fatherly thing.
You see?
I'm not catching on.
So I started early because she said we're leaving later.
No, I'm leaving later. Hey.
You see that? She don't want to let me live. Via Ferrero, Stephen L. Lamack, Shut Up and Laugh, No Name, Oz Boston, Deuce Deuce, Matt Lon Proctor, Monty Norman, Tim TV 212, Where's Little Red Riding Hood, 5 points for life, Charles D, Sherman Callahan, Everlasting Williams, Red Eye, 60 Deuce, Meadows, what's good? Henry Young, Biz 0128, what's good? Shogun 76, my brother. Tiana Scott, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? Rafael Salcedo, what's good, great brother? Larice Davis, Elijah, Via Ferreira, Professor X, my brother. Chaz 313, Cano Local Sports, Batty Rich, YZ4, Skills from New Orleans, Jonathan JJ Kurtz, Kit Cardo Curly, what's good, great brother? Mr. Chasmatic, JJ Short Deuce, Crane Enterprise, Coach Espada, what's good? 619 Cali Factor, Don King, AL Bamad, what's good? Jay Lynn, peace bless Queen, how you doing today? John Doe, Solo 30 Deuce, King David 87, Salvatore Luciano, what's good? Cushy Scoop Creamery, H Entertainment 19, my brother Slim Creeper, Country Q Deuce 5, what's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? Just Do Boxing. Subscribe to my brother Just Do Boxing. What's good with you, Just Do? What's good, Just Do? I'm going to send a link out. We're going to have a special guest on. Y'all know we're doing Tuesday night fights. Sean Barry, what's good? Mr. Shav 81, what's good? You know we're doing Tuesday night fights on BLK Prime. So go to blkprime.com, click on the link, and subscribe. We're doing Tuesday night fights every Tuesday night. I came up with the concept. The Warriors Code X, what's good? Amar Brown, what's good? Brought it to my brother Zab Judah. We took it to the higher ups, Texas, what's good? And here we are, Tuesday night fights. So the headliner for Tuesday night fights, I want to introduce y'all to Alan Garcia. Man, one of the baddest dudes out there. Boxing Dad, what's good? Ron, what's good? I believe in his skills. I think he's the next best thing. Rick Timms III, what's good? So I'm going to send them the link. And we're going to chop it up about this. Then we're going to chop it up about the rest of the stuff going on in boxing today. Yeah, the chant, see. Son of G, what's good? Luciano Bellagamba, what's good? King Caesar 84, Felix Mays, Robert Singleton, what's good? What's good? Ron, what's going on? Smash that like button. Let's get the likes all the way up, people. Hold on, let me send out this link. Smash that like button. Young West 20, Shot _064, Sean Breezy, what's good? Hey, Bamad, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? What y'all whispering about? And I can see y'all too.
Huh?
I can see y'all in the.
Yo. That's OD. 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
What are you about?
Where we at, Emily? Tell me.
Don't worry about
I get you a bottle of Moet.
She said, wait a minute.
Whole brand new bottle. How you gonna turn that down?
She's gonna have to, because we don't disclose our location until we get back.
Wow. Q De Niro, Deuce, John Bones, Ronald Ellis, Laylaw, what's good? Robert Singleton, Gerardo Valencia, Silk Holler Gaming, Samaj Taylor, my brother, your name James, Shelly Contreras, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you feeling? How's everything? How's the family? How's the family, Queen? Stephen L. Mack, my brother. Samaj Taylor, my brother, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, let's get these donations going. Yeah. Support your boy Blue, man. Let's get it. Just being E was good. Let's get it. 619 Cali Factor. Kaz was good. So I'm going to introduce y'all to Alan Garcia. Is everybody familiar with Alan Garcia? Darius Daniels was good. So Tuesday night fights, May 2nd, we will be having Alan Garcia headlining the card. Habitual line stepper was good. Let's get the likes all the way up, man. We got 250 people. Let's get 250 likes. Christopher West was good. Let's get the likes all the way up. Crazo3 was good. So Alan Garcia, he'll tell you about himself, obviously. But he is the truth. And we got my brother there, the champ. What's goody with your champ?
What's up, brother, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm just a squirrel in your world. I'm trying to be like you, champ. You already know,
man.
King.
I'm trying to climb up the same tree you going up.
You know what I'm saying? We got the same destination?
Yeah, we're going to the same destination.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Waiting for Alon to jump on. But yeah, man, I was telling them he needs no introduction. We know who that is, the champ. You know what I'm saying? The last undisputed welterweight champ. Zab Judah in the building. Hall of Famer, superstar. My brother, man. It's a pleasure. It's always an honor. You already know that, Zab.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
You already know. So yeah, so I was telling them, I thought about Tuesday night fights. We brainstormed overnight, and now it's here, man. It's being brought into fruition with BLK Prime, man. We're gonna do big things, introducing back something that's a tradition in the sport of boxing. There's a regular season in basketball in the NBA. There's a regular season in NFL. There's a regular season in hockey. There's a regular season in baseball, even college sports, right? And those are considered semi-pro sports, right? In the sport of boxing is a year-round sport. It never ends, but there's no consistency, right? We always is one big fight in, like we just had this fight with David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, and now we're looking for the next big fight, opposed to consistently knowing we have another fight already coming up this week. So we doing something that's gonna be consistent. And there he is, the man I believe in, right there, the next superstar in the sport of boxing, Alan Garcia, man. What's good with you,
Garcia.
champ?
What's going on, man? My bad. I just got back from the gym. I had to cook my little meal up right here.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. So I was just explaining to Zab, so Zab to explain to people that, Tuesday night fights, is something traditional, right? Me and Zab, we talked about this for what we was on the phone for 2 hours, Zab.
2 hours,
more.
yeah. Tuesday night fights is, I believe in it because it's a formula that I come from. You know what I'm saying? I come from the Tuesday night fights, the Friday night fights era. You know what I'm saying? And then these, this era, people got a chance to see who Zab Judah was before I got to a main event or co-main event or you know what I'm saying, going for a championship. They got to watch me when I was 4-0, when I was 6-0, when I was 8-0, when I was 10-0. You know what I'm saying? When I went for my first title with Mickey Ward, you know what I'm saying? They got to watch me when I went for my first championship. So this is something that BLK, you know what I'm saying, Team BLK that we put together, and we want to just give to the world and show everybody that, you know what I'm saying, this is the way to go. Focus on the youth and everything else to flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because many people don't know. I tell people all the time. We talk about the Four Kings era: Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Hagler, and Duran, right? But most people don't know that Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns' first fight was on a Tuesday. It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't on a Saturday. It wasn't. It was on a Tuesday. Tuesday. Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, September 16th, 1981 was a Tuesday.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And Zab fought on Tuesday. Floyd fought on Tuesday. Sugar Ray Leonard fought on Tuesday. Tommy Hearns fought on Tuesday. Duran fought on Tuesday. If it wasn't Tuesday, it was Friday. You know what I mean? And I think introducing Alon into this, with his talent and his skill set, I think this is the perfect kickoff, right? Because if you guys haven't seen this man fight, pardon me, people, but if y'all haven't seen this man fight, man, and his skill set, y'all in for a treat, and y'all know I keep it 100 with y'all, man. If you haven't seen him fight, man, you're in for a treat. But go ahead, Alon, just introduce yourself to the people, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. For those who don't know me, my name is Alan Garcia. They call me Kid Kansas. Originally from Kansas. I'm 20 years old, 8-0, 7 knockouts as a pro. One thing though that I feel is that I haven't got to really display my full arsenal yet, because I'm one of those fighters. I've never gone past 4 rounds, right? And so I feel like I still got a lot to show. I got levels. So, we go in there, you touch him up and you figure out your opponent, and then you start applying the pressure. And then once I get comfortable, it's a whole different thing. But I feel like I haven't been able to show that because I've had opponents, quit after the 3rd round, or I've stopped them, or so I I always tell my coach that I'm looking for that fighter that they can test like being smart about it, of course, with my career, but I want to be able to show the fans that that a different side of just a flashy fighter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want people to see that I do got that grit.
Yeah, because you got the hand speed, the foot speed, it's there. Oh yeah, it's all there, man. It's all there, man.
He's an excellent. He's a well-rounded. He has all the well-rounded fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, as time goes, you only get better. You know what I mean? He's like a bottle of wine. You know what I'm saying? As time goes, we only gonna see the best and the best and the best Alon that comes out to the world. So, like I tell everybody, don't miss him. May 2nd. May 2nd is coming up. Alon Garcia, Tuesday night fights. He's the opener. And I told him another good thing about this is, because now just think about it. We're thinking out to the future. When we have our 10-year anniversary about our first show, that's him. So 10 years from now, Alon, you're going to be celebrated. 20 years from now, you know what I'm saying? Then a 50-year anniversary. Like, oh, my God, the 100-year anniversary. It's going to be crazy. You're going to be the first fighter to say that they did it live on BLK Prime.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's and how does that feel, Lon, to bring back you being the focal point of bringing back tradition to the sport of boxing, because that's what this is, tradition. So you the focal point of bringing back that tradition. Like Zab said, in 10 years, when as it grows, and in 10 years they say, man, the first card is always going to be remembered. You always going to be the highlight. You always going to be the face of the first card. It's always going to replay. How does it feel for you to be a part of history?
It's a blessing, but honestly, I don't want it to be remembered as just like, I mean, regardless it's going to, but I don't want it just to be like, oh, he was the first one there. Like, I want it to be like he was the first one, and it was a crazy fight, and he went out there and did his thing. Like, he made a statement. Like I don't want to just be like, oh, he was the first one to do it. Like, no, I want them to say he was the first one, and he gave a spectacular, showcase my talent, stuff like that. Like, I wanna put an exclamation point at the end of it. Yeah, like I just want to represent BLK Prime well, and not well, forget well. I want to represent them great. You know what I mean? I want to show people that these people are top notch. And like I said on other interviews, that my first time that I dealt with BLK Prime at the Terrence Crawford fight, they took care of us. Everything was ran top notch. It was a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. 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 Now, to explain. Now, first of all, tell the people where they can follow you, where they can find you. Just let's start off there.
You can find me on Facebook at Alan Garcia. I do keep that Largest Boxing, or on my Instagram at kid.kansas.
Mm-hmm. Now, for people that may not be familiar with your fighting style, give them a little glimpse of what could they expect from Alan Kid Kansas Garcia.
I think after watching my last two fights, I've come to the realization that I'm just naturally a fast-paced fighter. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and when I went out there, like, and I kept hearing them say, "Oh, he starts to round off pretty fast again," and I'm like, not really. I just go out there, and then like I started watching it over and over, and I'm like, man, I do come out straight throwing punches.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's
but
your pace. That's your pace.
Man, that's my pace. Like, that's what I'm comfortable at, But I'm still smart. I'm not in there just throwing random punches. I think with my style, it's I think it's like it's different because I got movement. I use feints. I know how to use the ring. I know where I'm at all times. I think I'm a smart. I'd say a smart boxer puncher, but only a boxer puncher if I have to be. Now, if I just got to box, then I'll just box. Now, if we start getting into it and digging deep, then I'll dig deep and I'll have fun doing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Zab, what you see from him being a Hall of Fame and an icon in this sport, and you having all the traits. You have power, speed, hand speed, ring IQ. You didn't have any weaknesses. When you look at somebody like Alan, what do you say? What do you see in him?
I see him. He reminds me of, and this might bring back some good memory to you. He reminds me of a young Tito Trinidad. He had the same kind of physique built, the same kind of, structure, slender movement, good jab, fast combinations, coming forward, very aggressive. You know what I mean? So that's what I see when I watch him. Every time I get to see him, the kid is explosive.
Explosive.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? There's no time to play around. I like that about him.
Yeah. When I watch him, there is no he don't give you a break.
Nah, it's no break. Yeah.
Ain't no break. But it's not a plotting forward. It's strategic. It's in a boxing way, like you said.
It's very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Very smooth and
you
know what I'm saying, classy and
Right.
He got it, brother. He got it.
He got all the tools. I believe in him 1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%. I tell everybody, I'm like, man, you better pay attention to this kid, man. He coming, man. He coming.
Everybody needs to stop right now. Go to your other phone and download blkprime.com and make sure for May the 2nd you locked and loaded for this. Alan Garcia is not playing. We coming to rock heads. You know what I mean? Rockheads. And just let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? BLK, we putting up something special for you guys. $1 a week. $1 a week. You can watch Primetime Boxing on BLKPrime.com.
Right. Historic.
Historic.
Now you have something to look forward to every single week.
Every single week.
Yeah,
new live action, new live guys, the country's top fighters of today.
Right. And
you watch them before they blossom and become the mega superstar that they're gonna be.
Right. You get to be a part of. You truly get to be a part of the fighters. See, I feel lucky that for one, I'm from New York, so with you, Zab, it was like it was different for me. But for people that didn't live in New York, they still got a chance to be a part of Zab Judah coming up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just us in New York, because we saw Zab everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's missing today. You fans are not being, and I think that's a part of why fans so much gravitate to a specific fighter, especially if it's a specific fighter from where they're from in their community, or if it's a Mexican fighter from Mexico, or if it's a fighter out of the Ukraine. I think that people gravitate towards that because by the time you see them and by the time you get to know who they are, they already established somewhat. And so now what you attach yourself to is, oh, you know what? This dude is from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Baltimore. I'm gonna follow him, opposed to being able to follow Alon throughout his career right now, not just being from Kansas or not just being a person of Mexico descent, right? But now you get to capture the mindset of everybody coming up, because everybody gets to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? They get to grow up with you. That's the thing that I was fortunate to have, watching Zab being in New York, but also watching him on Tuesday night fights. You know what I'm saying? Watching Floyd on Tuesday night fights and Friday night fights and Sugar Ray. I was fortunate to see that on a consistent basis, and that's what's missing in the sport of boxing, man. Alon, just tell them what weight class you're going to be in, campaigning in as well.
I've been at 135 for about 3 years now, and I'm still 135, so I'll probably be at 135 for a while, man. I mean, I'm a pretty good size 135, so I like it. I like lightweight. I love the spark that the division has right now. I love all the interest that it's getting. You know what I mean? And so I feel like, in my opinion, makes it a little more difficult for someone to explode. And people will be like, oh, like, look at this guy. They already have all their little favorites in the division, but I feel like it'll mean more to me whenever more people start hearing about, Kid Kansas, because then I'll know I'm really doing something because of all these other great boxers in the division. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're in an absolutely loaded division, right?
Oh yeah,
it's filled with names to make your name off.
Yeah, it's all kinds of gunsmoker.
Yeah, it's loaded.
He got action. He got action.
He got plenty of action. It's arguably the deepest division in boxing outside of, I think the only division as deep as far as notable names is 54. But again, that's due to like I said, it's just lack of exposure. You know what I'm saying? Because every division could be super deep. We just don't have the full exposure. You know what I mean? But 135 is loaded division from top to bottom. 2 mega fights in the division already set. So, this is gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge. And Zab, just explaining to people what they can expect from Tuesday night fights and the history of Tuesday night fights, man.
I mean, like I said, Tuesday night fights is, it's something that's been coming to you every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? We're coming live for you, live on BLKPrime.com. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have 5 fights. It's called the top 5 of the week, and you're gonna see some of the greatest young guys, future guys of tomorrow. You're gonna see them right now today. I can't wait. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I seen them peek at the cards and some of the cards and the names on the card. I'm like, whoa, y'all about to get they're about to get a big surprise and a big treat. Which I know. The big man that's leading it off, the main event, you know what I'm saying? Right there, Alon Garcia, setting it off Tuesday Night Fights, May the 2nd. Everybody tune in. BLKPrime.com.
And we're not making this. And I know people may think that, hey, we selling it. You know what I mean? Selling, but people, I'm telling y'all, this dude is the truth.
Yeah.
He is the truth. I'm telling you. If you don't know, if you're not familiar, I'm telling you, go follow him on Instagram. But I'm telling you, you want to tune in. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You got an opportunity. Like you said, what are you? You're 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
So, you you got an opportunity to grow. They could grow up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're growing up with you, man. So you want to get attached and understand. And you can say, I remember when he was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And came in the sport, and look where he's at today. You know what I mean? That's what we're offering here at BLK Prime on Tuesday Night Fights, and we're gonna bring you top notch talent on top of it. We're not here to sell you, a fighter that's 4 wins and 31 losses and 2 draws. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to introduce you to the
tomorrow's
new
champions.
Wave. Exactly.
Yeah.
The new wave of crop of fighters that you guys could be able to grow with. And it's starting with Alon Garcia, man, Kid Kansas, man, who got all the talent. Trust me, people. Trust me. He got all the talent. You don't want to miss his talent, man. So man, how many times a day do you train? How is it for you being 20 years old to make 135? Is it difficult for you to make the weight? How is it with you training?
Every time I call him, he's training, bro.
Every single time.
I work out at least 3 times a day, and if I decide to do a double run, like usually towards the end of my camp, that's when I start doing double runs. So it'll be four workouts a day. But nah, man. I mean, my coaches, she's my coach, my manager, and my nutritionist. You know what I mean? And so it's good it's good. The weight cuts are always good. I've always made the weight that they've told me to make. I feel great in the ring. Obviously, I go in with all smiles. So no, but like I said, I'm a tall 135. I like the weight. I like the spark that it's got. So, and what I like about these Tuesday night fights is that it's also going to give a lot of fighters opportunities to represent who they are, or to show that they're good. You know what I mean? Like aside from speaking for myself, I'm talking about other fighters that don't get opportunities to fight on a big platform like BLK Prime. Like say they just get to fight on the local shows. Well, say they get picked up for a card and they get to it's a good opportunity for them to shine and to make a statement. You know what I mean? Because there's a bunch of fighters out there that are unknown just because they haven't gotten that opportunity to show what they're really made of, or what they're really about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so your mom is one of your trainers, correct?
She's like a mom, but nah, she's just I've just known her for a while. I've known her for a couple of years.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, she's my only boxing trainer.
Wow, man, how is that?
Man, you know what? I remember the first time they asked me. They said, "What's it like training with the female, with Coach G?" I said, "Don't ask me what it's like training with the female. Ask me about what she knows." You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how knowledgeable she is, man. Like I started this program with her. I went, she brought me straight out the amateurs and starting on my professional journey, and everybody tells me they see a difference from when I was an amateur to me being a pro now. You know what I mean? And so, nah, man, she's definitely got some knowledge behind her. She grinds just as hard as I do. I probably go to sleep before her if I'm being honest.
Man,
I
mean? She's indulged in the sport.
It's her life, man. I literally tell her that if she didn't have boxing, she'd be doing nothing.
Hey, that's who you want in your corner.
Yeah. I remember when I first came here, she would always want to watch boxing and stuff. She'd put on like Meldrick Taylor, like just a bunch of these fighters, man. Like Finito Lopez, and I'd be like, man, I'm just trying to sleep.
Right.
But I'm grateful for it because I did get to learn a lot. I got the slick style from her. It's the head movement. You don't see a lot of fighters with head movement. You don't see a lot of fighters catching and shooting too much anymore. You don't see a lot of fighters throwing feints. So yeah, like everything I do give the kudos to her, and I give her credit.
Now you was born in Kansas. Where do you train out of now, though?
Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I come to LA and I train. Stay here in LA.
Are you at the Wild Card gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got done sparring actually.
Yeah. I figured that's what I thought. I thought you was at the Wild Card gym.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that.
I thought you was at the Wild Card gym. So we have you have a conversation with Freddie Roach and stuff?
Oh man, every day he's always asking me to tell him a joke.
Yeah.
When I first met him, yeah, people don't know he's a big guy in jokes. But when the first time I met him, I gave him some jokes, and so like he'll see me and be like, you know, he just start chopping it up with me.
Right. How is it training at a legendary gym like that?
Oh man, it's cool. It's a whole different level when you're downstairs. You know what I mean? And you got someone like Freddie Roach watching you, and you know, every coach can always give you critique, but for a coach to go up to you and tell you, you know, that you're doing really well, or that they like your style, or you know, just giving you credits, man, it means a lot. You know, and so it's always cool. I always get to, you know, get beautiful work down there, and so, you know, it feels good. It feels good, and like I said, like I don't get starstruck being around other big boxers because I just feel comfortable. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be.
Zab, you remember when you was his age, 20 years old, man? How it felt, man?
100%. It felt good. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I man, listen, man. I sometimes I wish I could turn back the clock, man.
Yeah,
man.
When you look at a lot of the talent that's gonna watch, because of his style, he's gonna be around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be around because he doesn't take punishment.
Right.
He likes to give punishment and not take it. You know what I mean?
Hey, hard to hit, easy to miss, right?
There you go. That's the recipe for a long career.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Guys that want to take punches and go toe to toe with people, it's not a recipe. Long. This shit is very short.
Right. Yeah, people don't realize the human body is the human body. It's just not meant to take that type of punishment.
No.
That's why it's called a sweet science. Hit and not get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's exciting to see the Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Yeah,
but it ain't realistic. It ain't sustainable.
Yeah,
you get the very next fight, all of a sudden your reflexes ain't there.
You got to think it's exciting to watch,
mm-hmm.
but to a pugilist that has skill, that thrives and believes in skill and movement and defense and things. That's not exciting to us. We look at them. Well, he looks stupid. Dude, he's gonna be punch drunk in 2 more years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Because that takes heart to do, but it don't take skill. If you just standing in front of somebody just swinging, I mean, your stamina and your durability. But I like to watch fighters make a fighter miss in the phone booth.
Yeah.
I think
that you've been around in the pocket is different.
Mm-hmm.
You've been around the game and you've seen a lot of fighters come and go. You don't wish, and when you see fighters take a clean, full-fledged shot, you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you know you feel that too. You're like,
you're like, ooh, that's gonna be bad.
Right. You know, I was just saying that when I was watching the Benavidez Caleb Plant fight, and I'm like, man, he just coming forward that aggressive like that. It worked with Caleb, right? He tried that with Canelo. Man, I just
but I don't think so. I think he'll have a different game plan for Canelo because it's two different style fights.
Mm-hmm.
Two different style kind of fights. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Caleb Plant, man. He has a lot of heart, man. He's a tough fighter. A lot of heart.
Hey, that was an epic fight, man.
Yeah,
epic fight, man.
I feel like he probably gassed, and then he started getting punished. You know, like because he was coming out strong and fast. He kept moving. You know what I mean? And then he was throwing a lot of hands, and then you can tell when he took one round off, David took the opportunity and he just started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he turned it up.
Started walking him down, and eventually.
It was almost like you could see like David heard him say something, right? Because he like ran across the ring Like he darted across the ring. Like he knew at that moment. Like I don't know if he said something or he heard him. Yeah. I don't know if he heard him take a deep breath or something, but it was like, oh, I got him. You know what I mean? He ran. He didn't slow down from that point. He just kept mashing the gas. Alon, let me ask you about your weight class. Right, we got two big fights. We got Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tank, and Ryan. Man, what you think about those two fights?
The Lomachenko and Haney. I'll go down first. I think that's gonna be a real just like they got it set up like a real chess match. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's crazy, yeah, because it's you got Lomachenko crazy footwork, and then you got Devin Haney. Devin Haney's proved a lot to me, and like he changed my mind within the past 2 years. Like I used to think, man, he's just a typical boxer. Nah, man, he's smart. Like he's different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And, mm-hmm. and he may not be a big knockout artist, but he's going in there and he's beating these people up, and mm-hmm. he's not getting, you know what I mean? Lomachenko, I don't know, man. We'll just see how he comes. But for that fight, I got Devin Haney. And the Tank and Ryan fight, Tank's one of my favorite fighters, but I know Ryan too. You know what I mean? And I worked with Ryan, and so I know that his left hand is no joke. You know what I mean? One time we were sparring and he hit me with the left hook, and I said okay, and I rolled half of it, and then I seen it coming again. I went to catch it, and I still felt it through my gloves. I'm wearing 14 gloves. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa! And that's when I was like,
Do you think Ryan got enough power to knock Tank out?
I think for sure, because Tank isn't so much. I think it all just plays hand in hand. Because Tank, ever since the Pitbull fight, Tank's been more of a boxer now. You know what I mean? He's been more of a boxer, and then he starts landed, because then he fought Rolly and he landed that big shot, but he was still boxing. You know what I mean? I think Ryan definitely has enough power to knock out Tank, but obviously Tank's got enough power to hurt Ryan as well.
100%.
So, it like I said, it's whoever comes with a better game plan. Who comes better prepared with their plan.
Now being in the ring with Ryan, what was the thing that was most troubling for you? Was it his hand speed? Was it the shocking power? What was it about it?
It was just the way he sets up the hook, to be honest. Well, I mean, of course the hook was fast and it was strong, but it's also the way he sets it up. Like you think he's gonna throw something else, and then he comes with that, or you think he's gonna throw a left hook, and then he hits you with something different, and you're like it's kind of hard to figure him out, just because. Now, I wouldn't say he has an awkward style, but he has an unorthodox style. You know what I mean?
Is his jab really that blistering? Like, is it really that fast like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, yeah. He knows how to shoot it in between the gloves, too. Now, and think about it. Whenever he starts touching you with the jab and he starts getting in between your gloves, it starts bringing your gloves closer and closer. You got little 8 ounces on, and what does that set up? Perfect left hand. Boom, he comes around the gloves and hits you. Yeah, man, he's smart. He's definitely a smart fighter. Like I'm not knocking anything that he does. He's yeah. I don't know, but like I said, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm just excited. I'm just gonna be a spectator. I'm gonna be a fan that night and just watch boxing.
I just hope he because I was hearing that he was he wasn't showing up to the gym with Joe Goosen. He's only showing up a couple of days in a week. And remember, Canelo was saying that he wasn't showing up to the gym either. So I just hope, you know what I mean, he giving it his all, 1,000%.
I ain't going for that. That's strategy. That's strategy. They're trying to fake you out. Like,
I hope that to be the case.
They're trying to fake take out. Like, oh, Ryan's not training. He's not even coming to the gym. Yeah, right.
One thing people don't know is that Ryan, whenever Ryan was staying in San Diego, we had a whole gym at his house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes we wouldn't even go to the gym. We just work out in the.
There's no way in America Ryan Garcia is fighting Gervonta Tank Davis and he's not working out every day, all day. There's no way in America. I don't give.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I don't care how much money they gave him. It don't even matter.
You said I don't care how much money they gave him.
Yeah, it don't even matter how much money they give him. He's still gonna prepare himself to the best of his ability, because he know. I mean, listen. At this point in the game, with these two guys on the line, they both got to be in top-notch condition. Why? Because somebody
It's
can really
dangerous.
get damaged really, really bad in this ring. In the ring, people die. You know what I'm saying? So if you go in there and play with this game and playing with these, man, we know what can happen. You know what I mean? So, me knowing boxing, I know these two gentlemen are gonna be in the best, tremendous of the tremendous, shape and ability and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like none other. I'm gonna be happy to see this one. I'm gonna be happy.
You know what I forgot? I was in the gym with Tank too. I mean, I didn't spar him or nothing, but me and Rolly, we went to the Mayweather's gym, and we were shadow boxing, and then Tank and his team pulled up, truck, all them, and they got up in the ring, everyone's shadow boxing. Yeah, man, I was just watching. Like, I ended up stopping my workout just so I could
So you could.
I've been watching this dude forever, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. This dude got some crazy work ethic, working, man. He gets done doing one thing, 8-10 rounds on one thing, goes to the next, and then to the next, and then to the next.
Real quick on your joint, who's your out of Ryan, Tank, and Devin? Who's your dream fight right there?
For me to fight?
Yeah.
You got to throw Shakur in there too, Zab. Shakur in 35 now.
Oh, Shakur too. Yeah, Shakur in there too. Shakur, Tank, and Devin, and Ryan. If you had a chance, you know what I'm saying, when it's your time to get up there, which one of those guys you want to face?
Shakur or Devin Haney for sure.
Shakur and Devin?
Yeah, because they got good footwork. I got good footwork. I feel like it'd be and I'm one of those types like I enjoy when someone brings it all, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm not knocking Ryan or Tank or nothing, those are phenomenal fighters, but a strategic fight, yeah, man, I definitely I'd go with Shakur or Devin Haney.
Gotcha.
We got brother John Doe dropping a cinco on us in the super chat. He said, salute to Zab for being undisputed and rocking for it like he did. Much appreciated, King.
Big shout out to you, John.
Yes, sir. H Entertainment 19 dropping a dub on us. He said, thank you. Thank y'all. Salute. Appreciate you, King, dropping that dub on us. Kendall Styles, brother in the super chat, dropping a dub on us. He said, roll out the red carpet, Blue. Your boy back in the States. Salute. Yeah, man. So Shakur in the division. You got Isaac Pitbull Cruz. You got Ryan Tank, Devin Lomachenko, and then you still got guys like Richard Comey still in the division.
No, he went up to 140, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He did, right? Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. And Tio did too. Yeah,
and Rolly and
four more fights. Kid Canvas and Tyson. What's his name?
They
call him Tyson. What's his
Isaac Cruz.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah.
The Mexican Mike Tyson.
The Mexican Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna speak into existence.
I got a teammate that's just like him too.
We already got preparation.
We got Frank Martin in there too. Frank Martin in there.
Oh yeah, that guy's nice.
Frank Martin.
Yeah. Yep, we got Frank Martin, and you still got we still got Rayo in there. I thought he won that fight.
Yeah.
El Rayo.
Oh, it was a good fight.
In there.
I could see it from both perspectives, but
yeah,
it was a good fight.
Yeah, we got some. Chris Colbert, he going back down 130.
Yeah, Chris is 100% going back down. He told me straight up. He said, "Bro, no, I'm out of here."
Yeah. He going back down 130.
Yeah. But look, he made history. I respect that because he took a loss at a lower weight, went up for a bigger guy. Now he got that win. Now he's gonna go back to his weight class again. So now you go back with honesty, dignity, respect. Why? Because you could tell the rest of the division, I went up to beat up guys bigger than y'all. Shut up. Now I'm back to beat y'all up. You know what I mean? Like, so it's
a dangerous guy too.
Oh yeah, Fed like one. He said Keyshawn Davis. I forgot about Keyshawn Davis there too.
Yeah, Keyshawn, that's right. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis.
Yep, Keyshawn Davis there too.
I just seen Keyshawn in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping it up. He's ready too. He's training right now as we speak.
Hey, the reports is that Earl and Terrence could be done June 17th, man. What y'all think about that?
Monster fight, man. Listen, man. undisputed champion of the world has to be made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't keep being the undisputed champion in the world. I'm retired. I'm going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you always gonna be that Zab. Hey, listen, you gotta be a part of that fight some way, somehow, Zab.
I know we will. No, but I'm saying currently, right now, I don't think Kid Canvas know that. I'm the last undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So when Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, it's all over for me. Them guys got it. Pass the torch, gracefully, because both of them guys are my favorite. Them are my brothers right there. You know what I'm saying? They got the torch. They doing it. I mean, you couldn't pass it to two better gentlemen than those guys ever. You know?
I don't know. I just feel like they just pulling out. Like I feel like it's not gonna happen. I feel like something's gonna happen, and it's
I mean, you know.
I hope it happened, man. Salute to my brother Mike McCray dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute to you, Mike. Appreciate you. And go. We got to keep telling y'all, man. But go. The link is right there. Click on the link, man. Go subscribe to blkprime.com. Tuesday night fights. Alon Garcia will be headlining May 2nd. The first Tuesday night fights. Bring back the comeback, right? Of tradition, man.
You don't subscribe, you're a hater.
Yeah.
$1 a week. $1
a week, man.
$4 a month. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Click on the link, man. Subscribe to BLK Prime, man.
Live boxing at your fingertips
every
Tuesday. Tomorrow's superstars.
Right.
Where else in the world can you go and do this at? I'll wait. Let's go. BLK.
Y'all got apps you paying for that you don't even remember that you have.
BLKprime.com.
Oh yeah, we got Floyd Schofield. He also at 135.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Kid Austin.
Kid Austin.
Kid Austin. Okay. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Alan Mattis, brother in the super chat, says salute to you, Big Blue. Salute to Zab. Shout out to the kid Kansas. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you, Alan. Yeah, man. So it's just historic, man. Many people don't realize that, and I attest to people who always say, man, Blue, how you know this? How you know that? Because I say, man, because I love the sport, but then I realize because I also had the option to watch it every week.
Yeah.
Without it being a pay-per-view fight, without it being a mega fight. I got to watch Zab Judah on Tuesday. I got to watch Floyd Mayweather on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Not on Saturday for $100, but on Tuesday for free.
Free.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it helped being in your living room every day.
And that was in 2006.
Yeah.
And now you got to figure that was free TV in 2006. In 2023, all we asking is $4 to watch this. Oh my God, that's $1 a week. Oh my God,
right.
It don't get no better, guys.
$4.
I don't know what to tell you, man. If you ain't signed up yet, what Alon said, you a hater.
No.
Yeah. You gotta sign up, man. Every Tuesday. Y'all been asking, they've been asking me, Zab, in here. Hey, Blue, bring back Tuesday night fights. Blue, bring back Tuesday night fights. We bringing it back.
Voila.
And here it is. And we got special talent. You get to watch Alon for free.
May 2nd. May 2nd is going down. BLK Prime Live.
Yeah. You spend money on Slurpees. You know what I'm saying? On a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, for Slurpees, you know what I mean. You get to see some boxing consistently every Tuesday. It's like the NBA. You know when the NBA season starts, on Tuesday and Thursday you're gonna get a game. You don't know who playing, but on Tuesday and Thursday you're gonna get a game.
Yeah.
You go in the NFL on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.
You got the NFL app, the NBA app. Now you gotta get the boxing app.
Now you got the boxing app.
BLKprime.com.
And you get to watch the fights. And you get, you know what I'm saying? It's $4 a month. Easy money, man. Easy money, man. $1 a week. Mike McCray, brother, back in the super chat, dropping a cinco on us in the super chat. He said, Mike the Jeweler, salute. Oh, yeah, this is my brother, Mike the Jeweler. Hey, Zab, I gotta introduce you to Mike too. He said, Blue, good to talk to you. It was a pleasure. Zab, I'm almost done with your sketch, big bro. I hope you love it. Mike the Jeweler, New York City. You know Mike, right?
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
He designed some of the more classic pieces for me. He about to just do a masterpiece right now. We got
he doing one for me too right now.
My guy.
Brooklyn Kennedy, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He says, "Salute, Blue. Can you ask Zab if he still has the video of me giving him his files before the Cotto fight downtown Brooklyn on Fulton Street back in the days?"
It was. I think so. I think it was filmed with my camera crew. Yeah, if it was filmed with the camera crew, we still got it. Yep. It's gonna be. Matter of fact, it's gonna be in my documentary. Go check it out. Don't miss it.
Hey, so Lon, man, when you have greatness like that, you know what I'm saying? I never boxed, but you got Zab, you know what I'm saying, where you can always pick up the phone and be like, whether it be the business, whether it be just fighting alone, man. How does that help you?
It's motivating, you know, because it shows me I'm doing something right, and you know that it's cool because then if I ever need advice or if I ever need help with something, I could just go ahead and ring them and give them a call. But it's cool because, like I said, there's nobody better to ask than somebody who's been through it and somebody who's done it. You know what I mean? Someone with experience with it. So I think that's very helpful right there.
Alan Mattis, brother, back in Super Chat, he says less than a Nick sack, as Coach M would say, facts. Yeah, $4, man, is $1 a week, man.
$1 a week, man. You can't know where can you go and watch boxing for $1 a week?
For $1 a week, man.
Yep.
And be a part of the growth, be a part of the history.
They build up.
You be a part of the bus ride before we hit the limos, right?
Yeah. Timothy Griffin, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He says, Zab, who is your top pound for pound fighter today? Salute to you, Zab. You had the hand speed and the power. Cheat code, the total package.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Top pound for pound today. Of course, the winner of the Earl Spence Terrence Crawford fight, won those fight. That's number one. Devin Haney, number two. Number three, Canelo. I like Canelo. Number four, Benavidez. And number five, what number five? Who else I like number five? I know I'm forgetting somebody, so
Kansas. I'm just playing. Not yet.
Kansas.
Yeah. No, he said the pound for pound. See, the reason why I put him on the pound for pound, because I want people to see when they see May 2nd what they're getting ready to witness, they're gonna say, "Oh, that kid right there belongs on the pound for pound."
I'm trying
the thing
to
is this: if I put him on it right now, they're gonna say, "Oh, Zab being biased. Oh, Zab is that's his homie." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So no, I'm gonna let the world go. That boy right there belongs on that pound for pound list.
Hey man, I try and people I know Zab, they're gonna feel like we selling the fight, but
yeah, it's all right.
Man, I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all, he is the truth. I promise you. Once you see his skill set, you're gonna be a fan. You're gonna be a fan.
Thank you.
1,000%. 1,000%. Hey, I was calling your fight at the Terrence Crawford fight. And man, I'm watching and I'm like, yo, this your movements, you know what I'm saying? Your fluidity, like Zab said, is smooth. Your transition, a lot of issues that a lot of fighters have today that I see is they don't transition from offense to defense and defense to offense very well. You know what I mean? A lot of fighters are offensively or they're just defensive, right? A lot of fighters don't transition and be able to counterpunch and still, they can't do everything, right?
Yeah, you gotta be on defense at all time. When you're inside the pocket, you gotta be able to see what's coming to you. Whenever you're on the outside, you gotta see what's coming to you. Even when you're throwing punches, the way I see it is, anytime I'm throwing a punch, I'm expecting something back.
Right.
And yeah, like whenever I see, like when if I'm throwing a jab, I'm expecting a jab or a counter back. You know what I mean? And so I feel like a lot of fighters don't think about it like that. They just think, oh, I'm gonna land 2-3 shots and then they're gonna throw. Like, no, the moment you flinch or you give a feint, then you see if they're throwing or if they're just backing up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's a big reason I use feints too, is to is to see where the fight's at and see, what their how their reactions and how they're gonna come off of it, and then I use it from there.
Brooklyn Kennedy, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another cinco on us in the super chat. He said Zab had the whole Brownsville with him. He thought I was an op at first, but he soon realized I was rocking with him. Zab is a legend, and so is Blue. Salute to Brooklyn Kennedy. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? DJ was good. Senzo, South Africa was good. So let me ask both of y'all, right? As fighters, just being on this side as a fan, right? Because as a fan, for me, I'm a student of the sport of boxing. My grandmother grew up Muhammad. She knew Muhammad Ali's good friends. She, I lived with Olympic gold medalists, world champions, so it was embedded in me. I just chose football, right? But when I watch you guys, one thing that's always gets me, and it gives me goosebumps every single time, and it's something that's always highlighted, is when you guys are getting ready to make the ring walk, right?
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, that moment, you know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that always go back and watch. I always watch Floyd and Zab, right? Because I learned a lot from that fight. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot in that fight. I saw it's such a chess match. It's such a, just you move, I move. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to make a move, right? It's like when you're watching, a cat and the mongoose, right? And it's like nobody want to make a move, right? But to our eye, you understand, as a fan, it could look boring to a fan, right? But then to somebody that understands what's going on, it's intriguing, right? It's so intriguing. But when I'm watching it, and I watch you, Zab, make the ring walk, and you know what I'm saying, and the crowd is going nuts, and y'all making that ring walk, man, and they show us you in the locker room right before, you get ready to put your hood on and walk out, or hey man, what is that moment like for y'all, man? What is going through your mind? Because you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I'll be in my house like sometimes with music playing, just imagining how that feels to make that ring walk, man. What do y'all feel like when you get ready to do that, man?
I should go first there.
For me, man, it was electrifying, man. Like I always tell people, that ring walk is something special. That ring walk, you can win a fight or you can lose a fight based on that ring walk. You know what I'm saying? For me, I like that when I come out, don't focus on the crowd. I mean, when I was young, I was wild. I used to look around, but when I got like more older, so I learned to just focus, especially when you're in hostile territory. I've been in hostile territory before a bunch of times. 28,000 fans. Boo! I'm like, this is crazy. So I know one thing I can't do is focus on that. I got to keep my focus on the ring and where I'm going, to keep my mind and my game plan playing in my head, and don't let that get to me. You know what I mean? So I've been in hostile territories before, and the best advice I could tell people, and just keep it straight, keep it focused, man. And the energy is electric firing, because I know that's what you're looking for. Like, what's that feeling like?
Right.
It's like none other. If you do it the wrong way, you can lose the fight. I know it sounds crazy. The ring walk, you can lose the fight by having the wrong ring walk, and having the right ring walk, you can win the fight. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stick to the rules. You gotta be disciplined. You come out doing all this shit and your homeboy, your school teacher, and all that. You gotta be focused on the job that's at hand. Especially when you fight another savage in the ring. You got a savage in front of you. You got to be focused. I don't care if you home and you excited and you happy and all that. You got to be focused and excited. I see, especially, it's a curse when people fight at home and they're champions, and then they go home. It's like a curse. For some reason, a lot of fighters lose at home when they go home, because it's so much. You got so much to ride for, and so much. You got your people that was in the first grade. You got your first girlfriend. You got everything, bro. You got all your friends, your peers, your family. Everybody's there. So at home fights are some of the most toughest fights to ring walk to.
Yeah, and Zab, you've been before you answer that, Zab, you've been on both sides of the spectrum, right? Where you've been the A side and you've been the B side, but in mega fights. You've been the A
Yeah,
side in the mega fight and the B side
yeah,
in the mega fight.
yeah.
How does it feel when you are already in the ring and now you waiting for that man to come out?
So like I said, I fought Corey Spinks in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And that fight right there gotta be number one or top three all-time greats, top two all-time greats ring inches. Gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him and so I'm in the ring, I'm standing there, I'm waiting for my guy to come out. All the lights go out. We in the arena. In the arena, all 28,000. All the lights go out, pyro goes off, music, fireworks and shit. I'm standing there like, what the hell? The lights come out, a little light, and I had Nelly and I had Corey Spinks, and I'm like, oh, then they took like a half an hour to get to the ring. The concert going on. It was crazy, man. It's crazy. But you gotta stay focused. You
Right.
can win because I'm a firm believer in show you. I won that fight.
Right.
I was in their hometown. They did all that beautiful, and I would say beautiful ring interest. And I spoiled it. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed focused.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
And Timothy Griffin, brother in the super chat, dropping a cinco on us in the boy blue. He said, "I'm excited about you, Kansas. Any guy who will call out tacticians like Shakur and Haney, a dream matchup has to be about his skill set."
I believe in what I do, man. And when the time comes, and I know it'll be dope. Because I know those fights will happen. Like I said, if it don't happen at 35, they'll be at 40. You know what I mean? I'm still young. I'm here for the long run. But yeah, man, those will be some crazy fights right there.
Now for you, right? Because when you came out in Omaha, that stadium was packed.
Mm-hmm.
When you came out, man, how was that feeling for you? And when you was getting ready to make that ring walk, did you hear the crowd? Did you hear how loud it was?
Nah, I was just talking to my coach, and that's one thing. Like I said before, whenever we're in the dressing room, we go over our plans and everything. We go over the game plan. But it was after maybe like my third fight, my fourth fight. I sat there and I was like, nobody likes to sit in the room where it's all quiet and like someone's got to sit there with their feelings and everything the whole time, So of course I already know the task that's ahead of me and the task that I got in front of me. But I chit chat, talk about this, whatever. And then, but the moment I start making that walk, I just grew out to the music, and I just play the part. I go out there, I get excited, I make my walk, and ever since after I took some time off after my third fight, I came back. I was out for maybe almost a year, not maybe like 8 months, and then I came back for my fourth fight. I didn't get any nerves walking out into the ring, and I was thinking, oh, maybe something's wrong with me. Like, what's going on? Why am I not getting nervous? And then and then I put on one of the best performances that I've ever put on in my life. And then same my fifth fight, still no nerves. Sixth fight, fought at home, no nerves. Like seventh fight, you know what I mean? Like I fought at home again. It was more excitement than anything. Like I get to go out here and do what I do. Like I go to do what I love, and people get to watch me. Like I get to put on a performance. Like it was cool. I don't get nervous no more. Like kind of like Zab was saying. Like I haven't fought at the magnitude he's fought at yet, but when I fought at home, I definitely felt the crowd and I felt the energy, and it hyped me up even more, and it made me excited. You know what I mean? And nah, man, like walking out in Omaha, I came out with the Kango hat and the
Right.
the suede outfit. It was kind of like a little Adidas theme.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
trying to tell him, man. Hey, he got the skills, he got the swag. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna be, man, y'all in for a treat. But go ahead.
Nah, man. Watch this next one. I got something good for this next one. But nah, man. Like I said, like when you get to hear the crowd, it's pretty cool. But I can't see where Zab says that you gotta keep your focus. You can't get lost up in the crowd. If you get lost up in the crowd before the fight even starts, that's dangerous. Your mind slips away for a second, It's like if you're in a fight, you hear somebody yelling, you're trash. You turn and look at, boom, you get rocked.
Boom.
And you know, 8 count, no, 10 count, and then you're done for. Not for sure. Keeping the mentality straight's always there. You just gotta know. You just gotta understand what you're. You gotta understand what you're about to do whenever you make that ring walk. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that you're going out there to perform, but not just perform, but to win. And you got like Zab said, people die in the ring. You got somebody trying to hurt you. I know when I go out there, I'm trying to hurt somebody. Like I don't go out there feeling any remorse. Like, oh, well, just gonna beat him. Nah, I go out there because I want to hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's funny you said that because I was talking to Paul Williams, and he asked me about the fight he had with Sergio Martinez, and I said, man, you know that was brutal, man, the way he was knocked out, and he told me he said, man, you know what's so crazy about that? He said, I remember throwing the punch, and then I remember asking my corner why they giving him my belt. That was it.
That was it.
And I was like, you ain't no. He was like, man. He was like,
nah, he ain't feel no pain. He was.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He's like, I just looked and I'm like, man, what the hell they giving them the belts for? And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That as never being in the ring, you know, I've sparred and I did those things like that, but like being in the ring, like y'all been as a professional and stuff like that. You know, those are things that the fans are intrigued by because it just looks like it hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, Kid Kansas. Tell them what 8-ounce gloves feel like.
Like when I'm hurting people or when I get hit with them?
When you put them on, like what them.
Oh
what
man,
them gloves
they're tight.
like.
You gotta push your hand in there, man. Like it's crazy because you gotta. Like I make my coach try and like open them up for a little bit because when I put my wraps on, my hands are big, so I gotta start jumping like I'm putting on tight pants or something.
Jeans,
man.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's crazy now, but for sure hitting them and you can feel it when you hit somebody with the shot. Like when I dropped that guy, I hit him right upside his head, and I was like, and when I seen what done, I was like, yeah, I know that one hurt for sure. When I was hitting him with those body shots and I can just hear it and feel it, I was like, I know these are hurting them, getting hit with them, not so fun. That's why I got, this crazy defense. Like, but I take it though, but nobody want to get hit. Nobody likes getting punched, you know what I mean?
Right. Now that's when you hitting somebody, especially like with body punches, can you hear, that's something fans always want to know as well. What does it feel like to you? And can you hear them respond?
Oh yeah, I hear grunting. Like my last fight, I heard him grunting. I kept hitting him with right hands to the body and left hands to the body, and I would hear him grunt and grunt and grunt and grunt. And when the grunt started changing pitches, when he started grunting different sounds, that's when I was like, man, I said, yeah, this guy. I knew it wasn't gonna go to 6 rounds, but like I said, I didn't get to fully put on the pressure that I wanted to because I went in there with cold feet, believe it or not. Yeah, I went in there with cold feet. But it was all good. I was able to come out with the win. I stopped him. He went back to the corner and he just said, he didn't even go back to the corner. He went straight to the ref and he said no more.
Yeah, something. And Lonnie Davis Jr. brother in the super chat dropping that half a hundo on us in the super chat. He said, "Blue, my trainer, the legendary Mr. Mac Lewis, taught us that offense and defense are simultaneously in boxing." That's a fact, but a lot of people don't practice it, man. A lot of people just want to hit you. Brooklyn Kennedy brother in the super chat. He said, "Raekwon 100 rounds, Floyd and Zab." Yes, sir.
Music video.
Alan Maddox brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, "Hey Zab, what's your evaluation of Boots right now, and what do you see in the future? Also, Zab, where do you think Better Beef deserves to be on the pound for pound list?" Before we get to that, though, Zab, I want to ask y'all this question, right? Because a lot of people don't understand. I was sparring with my cousin one time, and he caught me with a body shot. I felt it, but I went to do something else, and it was like,
late reaction.
Yeah, it was super delayed, right? So I tell people all the time because you know, a lot of times people say, "Hey, Oscar took a dive when he fought Bernard." I'm like, bro, you don't know. That was pinpoint accurate. That delayed reaction, Oscar's reaction was not acting. That was delayed reaction. It don't look much to you, but man, my cousin hit me with 18s on, and I went to do something else, and I was like, oh,
You
like,
can't breathe.
yeah, it just zapped everything out of me, like,
It's like a
so,
sharp knife. Just,
yeah,
It's because I think it's when you're breathing out and then you try to breathe back in. That's when you're like, oh, you can't breathe back in.
exactly.
That's when you're like, oh,
finished.
nah.
Yeah, it's so I tell people that, man. So what's y'all experience with that? Because y'all have, I'm sure y'all hit. I know both of y'all have hit people with it. Have you ever been hit with it? And what's your thoughts on it?
Oh, sparring all the time. Yeah, you know, people, especially when people know that they, you know, they try to slow me down. You know, because like I said, I'm a boxer. I keep moving. They come for the body. I remember one time I was sparring at 140. They had me in there with the welterweight, right? And he was probably walking around like almost 170. I was walking 155, 154, and he put his hand in my face. And when I went to knock it, he hit me with the body shot, and it was just like that. And I took a few steps, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I had just turned 17, just moved to LA, and I felt, I was like, man. And I looked at my coach, and she was like, get your ass up. She's like, get up. And I was like, you for real? She's like, get up. I was like, damn. I got up. I finished the round. Next round, I went out there. We whooped them. And then, yeah, man, it was crazy. But not for sure. Them shots, you definitely feel it because then you get hit. You know, when you throw your punches, you're breathing out. And then you get caught in an exchange when you're breathing out. And you try to breathe in. You can't because you just got hit with something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you go down, man, or that's when you feel it. But yeah, those punches are crazy. That's why I like giving them. So I hit somebody with an sparring today. I hit him right here, and
solar
I know he
effects.
felt it.
Yeah, I tell people if in football, I've never felt that was the only time I felt it in boxing. It happened to me in football. You know, I jumped on the ball. Somebody fumbled, and I jumped on the ball. And when I jumped on it, it was under my pads, and it just and it was like, and I was just trying to roll. I still was holding the ball, but I'm like I couldn't catch my breath for nothing. And I'm telling people that's what it feel like. But when you do that, even in football, there's no pain. It just takes all the breath out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not in pain. It's just like you can't catch your breath. But when that happens to you in boxing, it's both. It's like you in pain
you
and
gotta
you
get
can't
back
catch your
into
breath.
it. You know what I mean? If you gotta continue fighting, it's gonna either take a toll on your legs, or it's gonna take a toll on your mentality in the fight, or it's gonna, all that stuff plays a part of it. You might just bring that person's guard even tighter, and then somebody gets knocked out because their hands are low, trying to protect their body. Like it's a bunch of that's why I say it's chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm.
Chess, not checkers.
Is there physically a way, because while we're on that topic, people always ask me, what could Keith Thurman? We know that's a glaring weakness with Keith Thurman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just, it's like the last 4 fights when he fought, from when he fought, what was his name? He fought, he fought, what was his name? I forgot who he fought, but when he had the layoff. Yeah, remember when he had the layoff? He came back and then he fought Josito Lopez.
Lopez.
Yeah, Josito Lopez hurt him to the body. Then Manny Pacquiao hurt him to the body. Then Mario Barrios hurt him to the body. You know what I mean? And it's like that's a glaring weakness. And then they talk about him fighting Errol Spence, and Errol Spence focus on going to the body. Is that something that
Tell me about it. He's a hellified body.
Right.
Don't get hit with it. Catch and shoot. That's
yeah. Is there
all you can say.
Is there a physical way? Is there a physical way you guys could work on to actually, like, what can Keith Thurman actually work on something in the gym to prevent that from happening, or is just
for sure? Unless he's got just a sweet spot. I don't know, but I can tell a difference when I'm not doing my abs and I get hit with something, or like today, obviously I'm in shape right now. I put my hands all the way up and I was leaning forward and I was just letting this guy tee off on my body, and then I caught him. I let him throw a couple punches and then I hit him with the combination right back. But I've been doing my abs and stuff, you know what I mean? So I was able to take those. I don't know if it's maybe the way he's eating or what it is, or if he's just those guys are bigger, they are stronger. But, I don't know. I just don't get hit with it. I guess catch and shoot.
He said, "Just don't get hit with it."
Don't get hit with it. Just
let it hit you. Get out the way.
Get out the way, Zab.
Yeah, you better. At the moment he gets close enough to hit you with the body shot, you better hug him. Slap his glove away or something, man. You just nah.
He said, "Just hug him."
Yeah,
Hey.
man, I don't know. I don't know what advice I could.
Yeah. But Zab, Alan Mattis, he wanted to know what's your thoughts on Boots, and where do you rank Arthur Beterbiev in the pound for pound list?
Arthur Beterbiev, I'm not familiar with him.
That's he's the unified light heavyweight champion, the Russian dude.
Okay. I'm not too familiar with him.
You know who he fought? He fought Marcus Brown 2 fights ago.
Okay, I remember that. Marcus Brown, my guy.
Yeah.
And what's the other question?
He said, what's your thoughts on Boots?
Oh, Boots. I think Boots is a monster. I think it's Boots' time now. He's coming into he's coming to a big division with some solid killers, and I like the way he's blossoming out. He's blossoming out the same way the champions are. He's beating guys up, knocking guys out. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot about him, back home in the gym, and how he be smashing heavyweights and you know what I mean? So, I'm very excited to see what Boots gonna do. Yeah, 100%. And I'm thinking the way it's looking, it's big expectation about him. Big expectation.
And go click on that link, Tuesday Night Fights. The link is up, man. Click the link on, subscribe to BLKPrime.com. Tuesday Night Fights, May 2nd. We will be featuring Alan Garcia, Kid Kansas. Brooklyn Kennedy brother in the super chat, he says Zab is the last lineal champ and undisputed champ. Yes, he is. Brooklyn Kennedy back in the super chat. He said the last undisputed welterweight champ and lineal Zab.
Thank you.
Sure is. Hey, so Alan, man, what's your thoughts? Alan Mattis, brother, back to the super chat. He said Blue asked Zab who would win more award at I'll get to that question in a second. But Alan, what's your thoughts on becoming undisputed and collecting the belts and the history, like Zab is the lineal champion and the last undisputed champion? Because you have Ryan Garcia and Tank right now. They're like, man, they ain't got no interest in it. Belts don't matter, is what they say. What's your thoughts on it, though?
I think it's just a matter of the best, fighting the best, and I don't know why they don't have no interest in it. I would want 4 or 5 belts. Like I said, like Devin Haney's living the dream right now. He's the man to beat. Like and of course, like it may not be the explosive knockout fight that everybody wants to see, but like somebody got to do it. You know what I mean? Like beat him at his own game, or come more prepared than he is with your own game plan. You know what I mean? I for sure want to go for all the belts. You know what I mean? It's that proves something. Whenever you're able to win and win and win and keep winning and keep collecting belts, man, like that's something right there. You know what I mean? Now Haney was smart. He did it all. He did it all with one fight. Well, not with one fight. Because he had his own, but with 2 opponents. You know what I mean? But he had to work his way to get there. He had to keep beating people. He had to strategize and keep doing his thing. But man, for sure, I'm definitely going for undisputed in any division that I step foot into.
Yeah. So Zab, Allen is asking about Michael Moore versus Andre Ward at light heavyweight.
Michael Moore
versus Andre
Ward. The heavyweight Michael Moore?
Yeah, remember he fought a light heavyweight first.
Okay, versus Andre Ward. I think Ward will get him. Ward was sharp. Ward is sharp, and he has a fast mental. If you watch him, he's very sharp, and and he thinks fast, and he's a great adjuster. He adjusts in seconds. So you got to give him. Andre Ward is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a great fight, man. Andre Ward.
Fight. But Andre Ward beats him because he adjusts quickly. You know what I'm saying? Michael Moore was clever. He was southpaw. He had a good jab. Good. Most southpaws are very unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? Like it throws people off. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that Andre Ward would have figured it out and got the job done.
Speaking of which, Terrence Crawford is predominantly a southpaw now, and Errol Spence is a southpaw.
Right.
When the southpaw is fighting the southpaw, from you guys' perspective, how is it? Because when the southpaw fights an orthodox fighter, he has the advantage because he's, it's coming from angles that you're not used to, right? But when southpaws is fighting southpaws, when Terrence Crawford is fighting Errol Spence, now Terrence switches from southpaw orthodox, but who has the advantage in that situation?
For me, I grew up sparring with Pernell Whitaker. I came in the game early, so he was the best left-handed fighter that I know of. You know what I'm saying? And it's tricky because you right there on the line of the left hand. You know what I'm saying? So you can always get hit with the left hand easier, I think, than fighting a right-hander. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, it just depends on the fighter. You know what I'm saying? You got two sharp fighters, two killer instinct fighters. It's gonna be good, man. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there front row, popcorn in hand, seatbelt locked in my seat, and I'll be ready to rock and roll.
When you preparing, are you focusing on your foot placement, like trying to keep your foot on the outside of his, or
No, so you can't because the foot is on the other side. You get it? So when you fight a right-hander, the foot they right there in front of each other. So you want to focus on keeping your foot on the outside of the right-hander fighter. On the southpaw, his foot is on the opposite side, so you want to spin. Your movement should be away from the other guy, the other guy way. It's kind of hard to explain.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's hard to practice because there's not a lot of southpaws.
A lot of southpaws. Right. I mean, you know what? It's not a lot, but there is a lot. How about that? If it makes sense. Yeah. It's not a lot, but there is a lot.
You know what I find where people don't realize is that Andre Ward is a southpaw and so is Miguel Cotto, but they fought orthodox.
Right. Similar like Terrence Crawford. Just that when Terrence Crawford goes southpaw, we know the end of the fight is coming soon.
Right.
That's one thing about it. With Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
One thing you can say about him, when he switches to southpaw,
he's seen it.
The shit is over. The shit is there, you know what I'm saying? Just stop packing the bag up.
Yeah.
Because the shit is over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about him. You know what I mean? When you see him go southpaw, you got a matter of time.
Yeah, he figured it. When he goes southpaw, he figured it out.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
Hey, Blue. I hate to go, bro, but I gotta roll. I got straight.
Oh no, it's man. Hey, I said I'll have you here for 20 minutes. I had you here for an hour and a half.
I had a ball though, man. It was definitely fun. It was good learning.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey,
I'll
man.
have to do it again for sure.
Yeah,
this
for sure,
content,
man.
This content, 10 years from now is gonna be gold. Remember I told you.
God willing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. It's already written. It's already written, great brother. So, Alon, let them know where they can find you. And May 2nd, Tuesday night fights, BLK Prime. Click on the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. $4. It's $1 a week. BLK Prime, man. Click on the link, man. May 2nd, Alon, Kid Kansas, Garcia will be headlining the first Bring Back Tuesday night fights on BLK Prime, man. So make sure y'all subscribe. It's $1 a week to see consistent boxing and get to have a relationship with these fighters coming up as they grow. You get to grow with these fighters. So when Alon is 20 years old, so just think, in 10 years he'll still be younger than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, amazing.
Errol Spencer's 33, Terrence Crawford 35. In 10 years, he'll just be 30.
And you guys can say you guys grew with him. You grew with him.
You
So
grew
you
up
make
with
it
him.
to pay-per-view and he's on the big headlines. You can say, I know this guy from a kid. I'm going to support him. Let's go.
Right. So
May 2nd, y'all. Don't miss it.
May 2nd, when he become the undisputed champion, because I have no doubt he will. When he become the undisputed champion, y'all can say, man, I remember when he, and you can have debates in your barbershop about Alon Garcia and say, man, I remember when he was 20 years old, his first fight on Tuesday Night Fights, man. I remember when he fought on the undercard Terrence Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying?
Top
People
5
don't.
of the week.
There's so many fights people don't remember like that. That's historic.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao fought on Mike Tyson undercard.
I didn't even know that.
You know what I'm saying? Not Floyd Mayweather fought on Mike Tyson undercard. People don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? That's historic. That's legendary, man. You want to be a part of that. You want to, when you go and have your barbershop debates and arguments and things of that nature, you could use that and say, man, I knew Alon since he started on Tuesday Night Fights when he was on Terrence Crawford undercard, did he headline? You could use that. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So Alon, man, go ahead, let them know where they can find you on Instagram, man, and so we can let you get out of here.
For sure, my brother. Thank you, man, for having me. You guys can follow me on Instagram at kid.kansas. I will have the link in my bio up later tonight. So, for anybody that follows me, I appreciate everybody for the support. I appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody new. Just all I can say is just watch because, I'm not much of a talker. I let my 5 fingers talk for me. You know what I mean? So, just stay tuned May 2nd on BLK Prime in San Jose, California, fighting here in the West Coast. It's going to be a hell of a show, for sure.
It's going to be epic, man.
I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Appreciate you, champ.
Good to see you again, Zab.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you soon, man.
Guy.
All right, champ. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Yes,
May
sir.
May 2nd, everybody. May 2nd.
May 2nd.
It's going down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sylvester Simple, my brother in Super Chat, he said, got 2, Madonna versus Porter and Tank versus Chico Corrales. Diego Chico Corrales versus Tank. I'm going Chico. Madonna versus Sean Porter. I'm going Sean Porter. Sean Porter will be able to deal with his pressure, his style. Sean Porter will smother Madonna's punches. He'll make Madonna uncomfortable. I'm going Sean Porter for the victory. CB was good. Stephen L. Mack was good. Sean Porter wins that. King DJ Tricks, J Tricks, what's good, great brother? How you feeling, DJ? Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, queen. How you doing? She said, Blue, another great job. Blessings, queen. Nick J, the queen. Peace of blessings to the queen, Nick J. What's good with you, queen? Hey, queen, chocolate. Vanilla and chocolate. Nick J and Bassiana. Nick J, drop the link to your channel. Y'all coming on tonight? Latrell Matthews was good. Lenny Ash was good. Samaj Taylor, my brother, he said, Blue, you have the best content, hands down, brother. I appreciate you, great brother. 1,000%. Jay Blizzy, what's good? Yeah, smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes up. We got 327 likes, man. We should have 500 likes right now. We should have 500 likes right now. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Oh, they doing the draft lottery right now? Stephen L. Mack, what's good? 9:30, that means 10:30 my time, right, Queen? Click on that link, subscribe to Nick J's channel with Bassiana, Queens of the Ring. They're coming on in an hour and a half. 9:30, that's 10:30 my time. So that's 9:30 Central Time. That's I'm having a brain fart. 9:30 Central Time, that's 10:30 Eastern Time, that's 7:30 on the West Coast. So click on that link, subscribe to the Queens of the Ring with Nick J and Bassiana. I will be tuned in. Yeah, I'm going with Sean Porter over Marcos Madonna, and I'm going over Chico Diego Corrales over Tank. He's big, he's long, he's rangy, he could box, he could bang, he's total package, and he's durable. Floyd was like a mongoose in there with Chico, man. Jay Blizzy, what's good? Boston Fanatics, what's good? Quincy Carter, my brother. T9 Boston class, what's good? Chris Bernadette, brother in the super chat, he said, what's good, Blue? Great show. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. The OG, Mr. Mont, my brother in the super chat. Salute to you, King. How you feeling, great brother? Nick J said, correct. All love as always. All blessings, Queen. Cookie Monster, what's good? Yeah, new Fat Boy Fitness, my brother. Cinnamon Salad, what's good? Yes, click on that link and subscribe to the channel. Nick J and Bassiana, King, Queens of the Ring. I will be tuned in, so I need y'all to tune in as well. Okay, and smash that like button, man. Drop $1 in super chat, refresh the super chat, and let's get the likes up to 500. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Brooklyn Kenny, my brother in super chat, he said this great content and Blue still asking for likes, shaking my head. Yeah, man. People just Brooklyn Kenny, man, they refuse to hit the like button, man. People refuse to hit the like button, man. People will refuse to support you, man. Joseph Wiggins, my brother, what's good? Albert 18 Gonzalez, what's good? Rabinski versus Isaac Dogbay. Who you got? I got Ramirez. I think Ramirez is gonna win that fight. Jafari Caesar, what's good? Ramirez is versatile, total package. He's elusive. He got his amateur pedigree, Olympic gold medalist. He's gonna beat Isaac Dogbay. And I think he's gonna beat him easy on top of it. Tony T, what's good? I think he's gonna beat Dogbay easy. Sad to say, but it's the truth. So the NBA draft lottery is on. Solomon Perez Jr., what's good, great brother? Carl Brown, my brother, what's good, great brother? How you think AJ gonna do this weekend? He gonna do good, but he gonna be in for a tough fight. I tell you that. FSU was good. Tony T was good. People are overlooking Franklin, and I don't think that's a good idea. He's in for a tough fight. He's in for a tough fight. DMR, what's good, great brother? He's in for a tough fight. Hold on. Yes, sir. Very much. Appreciate it very much. No problem, brother. No problem. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a great night, brother. You safe out there. I appreciate it. You too. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, so NBA draft lottery days. Oh, they doing it May 6th? Yeah, Franklin is scrappy. Franklin is Lunat Kulagaru. What's good? Deshaun Duckworth, what's good? Franklin is better than what people giving him credit for. I think that a lot of people is overlooking Franklin. Emily Gonzalez, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing tonight? I think people are overlooking Franklin. I think that people are he said empanadas time. Oh, you about to eat some empanadas? Yeah, I think people are overlooking Franklin. And you got to remember, Joshua has stamina. Well, at least we got to see how he does with Coach Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? Dogfight, what's good, great brother? We have to see how he does with Coach Derrick James. Kurt Robinson was good. Zach Money One was good. Are they still pushing your headline back? Pushing my headline back? Who's pushing my headline back, brother? What are we talking about? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes at 500. So anyway, I think that people are overlooking Franklin in his fight, and he's scrappy. He has power, and again, when you're dealing with guys over 200 pounds, right? 5'4", 8'4", 90 was good. I've never been an AJ fan. I like AJ. Edgar Camacho was good. He said Franklin beat Dylan White. He was robbed. I thought he won that fight. Christopher Craney was good. I think AJ going to send a statement. I got him KO Franklin in the 5th round. Real talk. I could see that. Cool Breeze was good. I haven't been paying attention to college basketball at all. I'm a Duke fan, and all the one and dones and college basketball and all that, it kind of turned me off from college basketball, man. I just want to see that kid. I really want to see that kid. What's his name? Wembenyama. I want to see where he go. Brooklyn Kenny, my brother in the super chat, he said, "Big secret, people. The like button is free." Yeah, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 500. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in super chat. Refresh the super chat. Robert Chandler, what's good, great brother? Let's drop $1 in super chat and refresh the super chat and get the likes to 500. Texas T346, what's good? He said, "Where's the undercard for Ryan and Tank fight? It's 3 weeks away." Well, I know some fighters that's going to be on there. Truck is going to be on there, I believe. What's the name is going to be on there? Mia Ellis, Coach Kenny's daughter, is going to be on there. So yeah. Nick J, Big Dog, AJ about to bulldoze Franklin, DJ. That man sprinting, got that man sprinting. He's out of here. He's out of there by 7th round. I can see that. Chris Alexander was good. I can't wait to see how he look with him. Kate Causey was good. Rob Bass was good. Sylvester Simple, my brother in super chat. Last two, Vladimir Klitschko versus Joe Joyce. Gary Russell Jr. versus Cool Boy Steph. I'm going Gary Russell Jr. and I'm going Vladimir Klitschko. Stephen L. Mack was good. Dogfight, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. I'm going Vladimir Klitschko, and I'm going with Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell's special fighter, man. Just inactivity is been hindering his career. Inactivity has been hindering his career. Jared Big Baby fight just next weekend. No, the 8th, 2 weekends. Mike Lee, what's good with your comrade? They fight 2 weekends. Smash the like button, man. K Miggs, what's good? I like the Bulls hat. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. I'm a Bulls fan. Eddie Vega, what's good? Kurt Robinson, what's good? I've been a Bulls fan forever. Samaj Taylor, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "If you appreciate the brother, you show some love, people. He got bills to pay. Let's go." Yeah, man. People think that you don't, man. People feel entitled. That's what happens. Jerry All Color was good. Dank Luke Kane was good. Third Simple NSU. Reese Fox was good. People feel like, man, why should I give you anything? Why should I? They don't want to even hit the like button, and it's free. It's amazing, man. It's amazing, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. Cinnamon Savage, what would you like from AJ if he gets past Franklin Blue? Deontay Wilder fight. Deontay Wilder fight. I don't see. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? They both have multiple losses now. Neither one of them is a champion. It was a massive fight already. I think it's a fight that needs to happen ASAP. It's a fight that needs to happen ASAP. Keyshawn Davis, if Shakur becomes champ, is he moving up in weight? Keyshawn, well, Shakur, Dwayne Bowen was good. What do you mean if Shakur become the undisputed champion? If he beat Devin Haney, well, Keyshawn will have to go through the rankings and to become his mandatory. I don't see them fighting. I think that if Shakur beats Devin, moving up is not far behind. If Shakur was to beat Devin, Ronnie Miller Jr. was good. If Shakur beats Devin, I don't think he may stick around, defend the title once, maybe twice, maybe. Maybe. Gap reviews ATOS was good. Nah, AJ vs. Wilder would be a pay-per-view worth 85 and more from 2 non-title holders, in my opinion. Yeah, it would be huge. Might lead Crown Fried Chicken. Man, stay away from that stuff. Sauce Walker, what's good, great brother? No, he didn't fire Joe Goosen. He's just not showing up to train. He hasn't been Martinez Golden was good. He hasn't been going to the gym to train outside of 3 days a week. Telling you, the people that told me is been at the gym. And they're like, man, dude ain't showing. He training at his house. Now, like Zab said, he believes he's training every day, right? And I believe he's training every day as well. He just should be training every day with Coach Goosen. Samaj Taylor, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, this is for the start of college fund for the grandbaby. Salute, my brother, Samaj Taylor, man. That's a blessing, brother, that you would even say that and think of that, brother. New World Era Music Group LLC was good. It's a blessing that you would even say that and consider that and think about that, Samaj. That means you're a real person. And blessings to my brother Samaj dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? It's that he didn't part ways with Joe Goosen, but from what my understanding is that it's not that he parted ways, is that he is only showing up with Mr. Goosen 3 days out the week. And that is not acceptable, because if you're only showing up 3 days in a week and you got Tank to spar, you should be with Mr. Goosen 6 days out the week. And it should be 12 times. It should be double the times, right? You should be with Joe Goosen twice a day. Facts. Samaj, I appreciate you. He said, I rock with you, boo, 100%. No cap. Salute. I appreciate you, King. And I as well. The Queen, Jay Lynn, in the building, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Bless to the Queen, Jay Lynn, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, Queen, 1,000%. So that's the problem. Like, I already feel like Tank Davis came into this fight with a leg up. And if you're not training properly, right, and you think that doing it on your own is gonna get you to victory, then with Tank Davis, again, like I said, like Zab said, and Kid Kansas, Alon said that he has a gym in his house. Jesse R, what's good, great brother? Kurt Robinson, what's good? And I have no doubt that he trains every day. But my problem is you need to be training with Coach Goosen every day. Not on your own at your house. You need to be with Coach Goosen every single day. Castro Solo Champ was good. Castro Texas Solo Champ was good. You understand what I'm saying? I have no doubt that he's training every day. I'm not saying that he's I'm not saying that he has days where he's not training at all. That's not what I'm saying. Derek Choice was good because I have no doubt that he's training. My problem is that you need to be training every day with Coach Goosen. Huh? The pizza man.
People outside literally like smoking, like right in front of the house. Yeah, like smoking, like right there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They still live?
I just told them to move because I had to park my car, but they were like parked up, straight up right there, right in front of the house.
There's some guy, and it looked like somebody was in his passenger seat.
Yeah, like straight up blown down, like right there. Mm-hmm. So, and then I went up to the car to see who it was, and he's telling me no, like I need to keep moving. Like, what are you doing?
Shaking his hand at us.
Yeah, I was like, I have to park here. I live here. Like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, just give me a second, and then he parked up there.
Oh yeah, I gotta see who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I ain't have nobody coming. Dang, Luke Kane, what's good? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Close that blind. You can turn the light is on the porch.
The lights on the porch?
Yeah. Yeah, you can turn it back on and turn this one off. So I can see. Great Mercy Bull, what's good, great brother? Yeah, get the likes up, man. Get the likes to 500. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up, man. Miss Joette, peace bless, queen. How you doing today? Lenny asked you, see. Hey, Lenny, you wild, man. You wild, bro. Yeah, man, I don't know who that is, man. But they're gonna get a rude awakening. I ain't him. No, I'm not him. Smash that like button, though. Get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Some people are just rude. Yeah, they are. Fonts One Jones, what's good? I don't trust people, man. Or I don't trust people at all. That door's locked? Okay. Okay. So what was I saying, people? He said third simple, yeah, but he said, oh, he's talking to somebody else. So what was I saying, man? Fonts One Jones, everything good, great brother. You know, y'all know I lost my friend yesterday on his motorcycle. So dealing with that, man. But outside of that, everything is good, man. Everything is good. So you think Ryan, and you think with Ryan's speed, he can catch Tank early and hurt him? Oh, for sure. His best bet is to catch Tank early. That's his best bet, is to catch Tank early. That's where he'll have his best bet, because Tank is a historically slow starter. So Blue, what do you go grab that frying pan? He said, Blue, what you do? Go grab the frying pan? Oh, no, I ain't. It ain't the frying pan, great bro. Oh, it's a frying pan, all right. Mr. Exxon 240 was good. Appreciate you, brother. It's a frying pan, all right. Blue, what you think about Frank Martin versus Pitbull Cruz? I love that fight. I think that's the perfect test for both of them. It's the perfect test it's the perfect test for Isaac Cruz to see how he deal with a slick fighter, and it's the perfect test for Frank Martin to see how he deal with a pressure fighter. It's a good gauge for both of those fighters to see where they at in their careers. I like that fight for both of them. Experience wise, that's the perfect fight in my opinion. It's dope, bro. That's the perfect fight for both of them, in my opinion. That's a fight that they need to make happen. But I know Frank Martin is fighting somebody else. Frank Martin is going to fight somebody else on Tank Undercard. As a matter of fact, Frank Martin is fighting on Tank Undercard. John Austin, what's up, baby boy? Love you too, kid. Kurt Robinson, salute to B More. What is he? What are you drinking? Oh. Never mind that. Sorry. I thought he was drinking mop water. Baby Bear. Brandon Miles, what's good? That's a test for Pitbull. You sleep on Frank Martin. Who's sleeping on Frank Martin? Cuatro Loso, what's good? How am I sleeping on Frank Martin? Who's sleeping on Frank Martin? What are you talking about? 619, Cali Factor, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? Who do you think will be the best fighter at 135 if they all fight each other? I think Frank Martin. I think Devin Haney. Woke, what's good? I think number 1 would be Devin Haney, number 2 would be Shakur, and number 3 would be Tank. And that's because I picked Shakur and Dev to beat Tank. So I think that would be the order. I don't think that Frank Martin beats Devin Shakur. And I don't know if he beats Tank. But I think they the best. Brandon McGee, my brother. What's good? Salute, Blue. Gotta protect the film, King. Yeah, for sure. Champ, what's good? I'm getting ready to go investigate that in 5 minutes. Samaj Taylor, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, have you ever ate at the boathouse in Central Park? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 8 was good. Yes, sir. I ate pretty much everywhere in New York City, man. Champ said Ryan's camp is playing mind games. No, this wasn't let out to the public. Terry Nelson II was good. Yeah, food is fire, man. You ever ate at the Brooklyn Chop House though? That's my favorite, bro. Brooklyn Chop House, Sazon. Me and my wife go to Sazon. I used to love to go to. Closed down now. Closed down now was Don Corky. Don Corky, up in Harlem. There's a few spots up in Harlem. I go to all the spots though. All the spots. But I got to get out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, showing me love. Y'all know. Get the likes of 500, man. Yes, sir. I take my family to New York every year for a show on Broadway. Okay. So you already know. Yeah, man. You already know, great brother. Mm-hmm. You already be knowing. Maya Idra, love you too, Queen. Miss Joette, have a good night. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I like this Loma Haney matchup. Now, if PBC can stop the belts, all don't matter. BS. Maybe we can get Tank in with the winner, Dev Loma, depending on who wins between him and Ryan. It would be good for boxing. Yeah, if Devin wins, 6-6 Jacob, what's good? If Devin wins, right? We get Devin, and I believe Tank is going to win. So Tank wins, Devin wins. Nap King Cole Dream, what's good, King? We get Tank to win and Devin to win. That should be easy to make. There should be no issues. There should be no roadblocks. It should be nothing. That should be easy to make. That's an easy fight to be made. That's an easy fight to be made because Devin is satisfying his last fight with Top Rank and ESPN. Okay. Tank is his own promoter and partnered up with Showtime. Easy fights to be made. There's no rhyme or reason why that fight should not be made. None. That's an easy fight to be made. So hopefully it gets made. Devin wins. I expect him to. And as y'all see, all that excuses by Lomachenko about size. Did y'all see my video I did about that? On size. He didn't say size mattered with Luke Campbell and Nakatani. Nah, Carl Brown. Devin staying at 135. He just said it today. If they give me, I want to fight the best at 35. I want to defend my titles. Devin ain't moving up. Yeah, man. Lomachenko with the excuses is ridiculous, bro. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Well, that's strong. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Blessings. I appreciate y'all 1,000%. We'll be back on tomorrow for Joshua versus Franklin fight. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.